decision that I'm gonna share my experience with getting adult braces. Today is Wednesday, June 5th, 2 days away from my appointment. A lot of stuff going through my mind, a lot of stuff leading up to this process, and I decided that I wanted to share it, and hopefully it can help other people who are thinking about getting adult braces and going through the process the same that I did. Where to start? I guess I'll start at the beginning. My childhood pretty much had, crooked teeth, a crooked smile since I could remember. Definitely had insecurities, so much to the fact that I sort of learned how to talk without really showing what my teeth looked like, or, when there were pictures, I didn't smile much. But at the same time, I was kind of used to it, and it was okay because, you know, oral hygiene, or not hygiene, the aesthetics of it wasn't a major thing in my family growing up. Like, my father had crooked teeth, my brother had crooked teeth, and, so I understood, like, there were other kids out there getting, braces, but at the same time, I knew there were people who shared the same problem that I had, and it was absolutely okay. Um, a lot of friends would always tell me my smile gave me character, and made me feel comfortable with it, throughout my youth and into my adulthood, and that's why I sort of never really followed through with the whole process. There was a point, I remember my mom gave me the option as a kid whether I wanted to get braces or not, and obviously the decision shouldn't have been mine, but at that point it was like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. I have crooked teeth, kids would make jokes about that. You have braces, kids make jokes about that too. So I was already used to having crooked teeth, so I said, the hell with the braces, I'll do what I have. And I heard there was a lot of, pain and stuff like that came along with it as a kid. I wasn't trying to experience that. A couple years back, I had made the attempt, well, it was really a pump fake. I had the idea that I wanted to get the braces. I asked my dentist for a referral. I guess I could rewind and say, one of the major things that made me want to do this was every time I would go to the dentist for a cleaning, I always thought, what do the oral hygienists and the dentists think about my teeth? It's their job every day to see what I would think is, some of the cleanest teeth. And here I am with crooked teeth, and I just figured they'd be really unimpressed. So every time I'm in there, I was curious about, okay, how do I get this process started? And a few years back, I asked, and the dentist gave me a referral to an orthodontist. And I got home, I called the orthodontist, wasn't taking new patients, so I used that as an excuse to, walk away instead of just calling, the next orthodontist or asking for another referral, which in hindsight sort of ends up being shame on me, because right after that, COVID came, and it was like a whole year of everybody wearing masks, and the people who had braces or had insecurities about braces that went through that time, they could just wear a mask all day, and for a whole year, and people wouldn't see it. They could just pretty much hide it if they wanted to. So that process basically happened all over again. Went to my cleaning appointment. I'm laying there, all embarrassed. So I ask again. and I get a referral for an orthodontist. Of course, they gave me the information. I get home, I follow up again, and this time I actually make the appointment. And I didn't want to go through the same process, so I sort of made the appointment as quick as I could. I didn't do much research. I went to the appointment. They sort of told me XYZ was going to happen, and I just was like, yep, okay, sounds good, let's do it. I didn't want to give myself the opportunity to back out, like I did the first time. So I guess after doing that, the orthodontist had came up with a plan for me. I had impacted wisdom teeth that had never been removed. I'm gonna sort of share what's going on with my mouth in a little bit. Impacted wisdom teeth, and then I had a root canal that had cracked. That tooth needed to get extracted. So he sort of looked and saw what he could get rid of and how my teeth could move. With getting rid of the minimal amount of teeth, because they don't like to pull teeth to make space, but if I had teeth like wisdom teeth that already needed to be removed and that root canal that needed to be removed, and they can make it work, why not? So I went through that process. Payment process was fairly easy, cheaper than I expected. My HSA, health savings account through work, was able to, be used to pay for it. I had a bunch of money sitting in there that wasn't being used. So yeah, after the whole sort of plan that he had given me, I came home and like immediately started telling people. It was like this big thing for me. I thought I was gonna, I wanted to see what reactions I was gonna get from everybody, thinking people would be like, oh my God, why are you doing that? But it was the total opposite. Everybody's like, that's awesome, super supportive, put me in a real comfortable place. So that was really easy for me. It made me even more excited about the whole process. So then I actually had to start getting the work done. So set up in a couple stages. I had got 3 teeth removed on the left side, another 3 on the right side, and then there's 1 that's going to remain there till the end of my orthodontics, because they're going to use it to, assist in moving the other teeth around. And the reason they did it that way is so I could, instead of pulling them all at once, they did one side so I could chew on one side, and then the other side after that side healed, so I could chew on the other side. So it's been like a month I haven't been able to, eat the foods I used to eat or chew regularly. It's like I gotta relearn where to chew in my mouth, and it's just been like not fun, pretty much. Especially when you try to eat something sharp and it hits your gums. It's just the worst thing ever. So the 3 teeth on the left side was a top wisdom. You won't be able to see back there. Lower molar, and then a top premolar. And then on the right side, there was an impacted wisdom that got removed. I'm not going to try to show you that, it won't. It's too far back. An upper molar, and then a lower premolar. And then at the end, I got another lower wisdom that's going to be removed after the whole process. So, what else is there? Negatives, positives. The negatives of it all, it's not comfortable. Having the extraction so far, learning to, where to chew in my mouth, um, getting stuff stuck in the extraction sort of sockets, and obviously it doesn't look the best. The braces, aren't gonna look the best, but neither do my teeth now, so that's part of the whole thing. Um, but some of that same stuff, sort of on the flip side, is what the positive is. It's gonna be so much easier to clean my teeth. It's gonna look so much better. I'm gonna be able to chew, because even right now with, before the extractions, with my teeth being overcrowded, and I have, so the orthodontics are gonna fix, I have a blocked out tooth, fully blocked out on the bottom, and then two blocked out up top that's caused from overcrowding. So now it's hard to, chew and clean my teeth as it is, so that's gonna be so much better. And overall, health and appearance of my smile is gonna be so much better. Some of the things I'm worried about, obviously the looks of it, you know, the cleaning process of braces, how I'm gonna sound when I'm talking. I could already tell that with like the extractions, my mouth feels different, how it's gonna feel. The pain, the tightening of the braces, it's gonna be all new stuff, and hopefully, I'm able to hop on here and just share those experiences, keep sharing the experiences. Hopefully it can help somebody else out there who's thinking about going through it, and also just doing this because this is sort of outside the box thing for me, and I wanted to challenge myself to do something that I normally wouldn't do. So that's pretty much it. The big day is 2 days away. I'm looking forward to jumping back on here and sharing, the whole process and, my thoughts, and hopefully that can help other people out thinking about going, through with braces as an adult. I know one thing, watching other people's videos certainly has helped me out. Hopefully I can hop on here the day of, get my reaction, my thoughts, what I'm thinking that day going, before going in. Hopefully I have the energy after I get out of the appointment to hop on here, let you guys see, how I'm feeling and my thoughts immediately after the appointment, and sort of maybe on a weekly or monthly basis, just come on here and give my input and tell what I think, makes the process easier, smoother, and hopefully people enjoy it.